Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So we're going to do a read for the month of October on what the universe wants you to know, all right? My bi-weeklies cover a little bit more on the relationship and love side. This, we're just going to see what the universe wants to show you. Could be relationships, could be work, could be a combination of both. We'll see, all right? So this is going to be a general read, so do note that. If you're looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, go to the Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box below, all right? Thank you so much for all of you that have been booking sessions with me. I notice it, I thank you for it, and I also for all of those that have been booking the coaching sessions and the packages with me and the different programs. I certainly appreciate it. It's been a beautiful ride of personal development, and it's always fun to experience that growth. It always makes it worthwhile. So if you're looking for that inspiration, that clarity, that motivation and accountability, and you are experiencing some sort of challenges standing in the way of a relationship, maybe it's in your business, you're starting a new business, or just in your life overall, then you definitely want to book a discovery session up here, because that will allow some time for us to get to know you a little bit, and have some time to understand where you're at and where you want to be, and then make the recommendation if we're a good fit into one of our packages or programs, okay? All right, so without further ado, let's jump into this. We're going to see what's coming in, your way in the month of October 2020. So how do you feel about yourself right now? How do you feel about yourself right now? We're going to take that one. Whoa, okay. Scorpio, okay, here we go. Scorpio, here what we got. We've got the Five of Swords, we've got the Death and Rebirth, and then we've got the Moon card, okay? So in this order, so something that has been that's been up in your head, okay? So this could be as it pertains to a relationship, a situation, whatever the case may be, but this is really having you go a little crazy in the head a little bit, okay? This is the Swords energy. Fives are about some sort of adversity, some sort of challenge and some sort of conflict, okay? So whatever's brought you to my channel, that's it, okay? All right, so, just feel those nudges. You know what that is for you, okay? Then I get the card, a 13 card, which is Death and Rebirth, okay? The beauty of this card is that the death is now able to move into a rebirth, giving you some solid ground to build upon. You can't build upon sand. You got to focus on the hard ground, the concrete, and build out like a house upon that. So that's, for that metaphor. But this is saying now you're actually seeing things a lot clearly. But something had to end in order to something begin. I really feel it was a change of energy, like a shift, a karmic cycle, a change. So the energy could reboot, right? And, you kind of get back into a fresh kind of dynamic. The next card I get is the Moon card, right? And the Moon card is an 18 card, reducing to a 9, which means coming to fruition. So that which is kept underwater is now going to come to illusion. It's going to come to a reveal of some sort. You're going to understand what that is. Now, this typically has the Moon card. Whoops, I keep dropping all this stuff. Well, gosh, guys, these things are kind of slipping from my hands. Is something slipping from your hands that you kind of feel? And it could be, again, a relationship or situation, whatever the case. But the beauty of this is I get the Moon card. This has to do with Pisces type energy, but I really feel that it has to do with emotions. And that of which that you cannot see right now, right? You're so deep in you can't see, but it's coming up to the surface. So, but that's what I see right now. You got two major arcana coming out of this right away, okay? So what is this Moon card here? What is this Moon card? God, I get the Five of Swords and the Magician, okay? So this is about, when I clarify the Moon card, because I wanted to do that, I get the Five of Pentacles, the Magician, could be done with the Gemini, or you might have that in your chart. And then I also get the Two of Wands, okay? So the Five of Pentacles is focusing on what didn't work for you, okay? So this could be some sort of, maybe not having the key to unlock, these types of feelings. These are pentacles, and it's about some sort of insecurity. This is about getting rid of that scarcity mindset, okay? Maybe it has to do with your finances of some sort. Maybe it has to do, within a situation. But this is saying ridding of that, getting rid of that. You no longer have to have that within your realm here anymore. And this is about using magician energy. Well, you might have Gemini in your chart, or you're just using this, this energy in order to shape shift things in terms of what it is that you want as you strategize with the Two of Wands and move forward with passion. and plan. This is about planning and having, forth, kind of like the progress that you've been making. What progress have you been making? What are you discovering along the way? Well, that magician is actually creating that elixir that is going to help, shape shift those things, whatever that case may be. But I really feel that moon is, whatever it is, the emotions have been keeping you down, but this is saying you've got the power to use that magician energy in you to now create the strategy that you want to move forward. Okay, this is really cool. What's going to help you in this process? Let me pull some numerology cards. I want to see what's going to help you in the process. Synchronicities. So heeding the synchronicities. In a situation or whatever, or in a relationship of some sort. This is saying, it's funny because this is all about having faith. This is about having faith, and even in the midst of things that maybe might not seem to be working out for you in some way, and kind of feeling this is saying this wants you to have faith, all right, in the midst of hopelessness and despair in some way, okay, of uncertainty. Because what's happening is that the proper people are going to bring what is the word, like the things that you need, what you need, like the kind of exactly what you need to create the opportunities, and it's going to happen when you least expect it too, right? This is about the working with the third eye chakra. This is about groundedness, so spiritual and grounding that. That's exactly what the magician is doing right here. Okay, so heed the synchronicities. Listen to your, pay attention to your dreams. Have a notebook by your bed and make sure that you write things down. They're going to have messages there for you that wants you to heed that. Okay, so that's what's coming into play. Okay. Have faith that things are going to lead you to where they're supposed to lead you to get what it is that you want, all right? That's what I needed to say in here. So heed those synchronicities. Your job is to believe and to know that all is well, all right? And the hows, the whens, and the whos, that's not for you to determine, okay? That's for the universe to step in. That's this part here, okay? What you need to do is have that faith and keep yourself grounded, okay? And that's that root chakra color. So I hope that helps, guys, but that's what's coming through here for me. Wow. Interesting to know. Note your comments below, guys. I'd like to know what's kind of standing in the way right now. The Five of Swords, what is that? Is it a relationship? Is it a situation? What is it specifically? Because what it does want you to do is to surrender to any sort of negative thinking, okay? This is a good reminder to let you know that you have control of your thoughts, okay? You can control if you want to go down the rabbit hole with a negative thought or a positive one. Which one feels better? You decide. Right? You decide, all right? So that's what this is talking about, that. So this is about, you can listen to someone's, maybe if they have some sort of negativity to share, say thank you, whatever that case may be. Maybe if it's something that they're telling you in some way, shape, or form that's negative, again, that has a lot more to do about them than it has to do about you. But this is basically saying, thank you for sharing, and then refocus your thoughts into positive, into positive affirmations, okay? So that's what's coming into play here, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? Let's take a look at what you want most at this moment, okay? What you want most at this moment, okay? Let's take a look at what that looks like. What do you want most at this moment? Nice. Okay, this is beautiful. So we get the Queen of Pentacles, we get the Hierophant, and then we get the Ace of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is actually feeling secure within herself, knowing that whatever happens, she's got this. This is about having security in one's self, okay, as well as developing a strong foundation. But it does start with self first, and then, again, that monetary coin, kind of developing that it could be for some of you that, you're really looking to get your stability on the financial level, okay? And you can see that she's very calm, cool, and collected. She's acting the part. She knows that she's got to emit that energy in order to have this. To have that security, you've got to know that you have security in yourself. And then you're going to attract more security and more financial opportunities. And that's what I see, because guess what we get right after that? The Ace of Pentacles, the financial opportunity, right? And that's beautiful. So this is saying is that there's an opportunity that what you manifest, which is kind of what she's doing right there, in a very calm, cool, collective way. This is calling on that motherly instinct, that grounded instinct in her. But this is a new opportunity. And that horn is saying for you to remember that, okay? Sorry guys, there's a high-rise that's being built next door to me, so it's a little noisy. But then also we get the Hierophant, right? So you've got an opportunity that's coming your way and it's being manifested. And this is because you're applying, you're getting advice from the spiritual side into the universe, and you're kind of understanding the steps that you need to take to get to what you want. That it's going to take grounding and balancing yourself, but also the connection to spirit, to in the light. And that's going to be key. And this is a major arcana card here too. You might be dealing with the Taurus, or you might be, having that energy within you, but that's coming into play. So what you want most of this moment is the balance of the security and having that connection of that balance, and kind of knowing that secret. And you have it. You get the Hierophant here, but then you also get that magician to create what it is that you want. So now it's kind of like how to create the ladder, the steps to take to get to what you want. So this is good. This is really good. That's what you want most, is this new opportunity, for this balancing. Again, whatever's brought you to my channel. What are your fears? What are your fears? Let's see what that is, Scorpio. What are your fears? Let's take a look at what that is. Fears. Okay, the fears I get. Interesting. The fears I get is the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and then the Ten of Wands, okay? So the Two of Pentacles is balancing things out, okay? So this is balancing things out, okay? And it could be, as it relates, it's Pentacles, so this is about, being adaptable and being flexible. So your fears are that you're not going to be flexible enough to get rid of this old way of thinking. The Five of Cups, which is the Four of Spilt, and she's got one that's right next to her that's a beautiful bowl of gold, but yet she's focusing on what is in the past and what is already spilt, that you can't change that, right? So this is saying, it's going to say, you've got the flexibility. Your fears is that you're not going to have the flexibility or the adaptability to make these changes and focus on the power of now, okay? Eckhart Tolle's book, right? So that's what this talks about. This is saying focus on the now, what you can do now with the cup that you have in your hand now, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. And utilize this cup, because these you can't do anything about, but you can learn from them. You can take the wisdom of that, but move forward, okay? You don't need to take the negative energy, the shadow energy with that, okay? So, and then the next card that I get is the Ten of Wands, which is beautiful. It's coming to fruition. This tells me that in your fears, that you're letting the old baggage go and you're taking with you what's most important, okay? And that is what you have now in the future, so you're traveling light. So the Ten of Wands is coming to fruition, yeah. And this is all about getting rid of that old burden of carrying on your shoulders this type of feeling, right? This type of feeling. You don't need to do that anymore. You're letting go of that responsibility, and that's gone away. And you're traveling light now, right? And you're being guided with the light on the paths here, moving forward. So it's coming to fruition of letting that go. And guys, I'm so happy to see this. So your fear is that you're not going to be able to come to that, but this is saying is that it's at the 10, so it's coming to an end. So you're right at that precipice right there, okay? So note that, okay? Let's see what else wants to come through for you in terms of your fears. Anything that can help you here? What wants to come out? It's the darkest before the dawn. Remember that, guys. What a perfect card to get right now, too, right? What a perfect card. So again, before that you drop the old and, move on into the new, it's always the darkest before the dawn, right? So there is a breakdown before there is a breakthrough, right? So that's what this talks about. So there's a shift in progress here, guys. Dissolving any barriers, and what you're doing is you're ascending now, okay? You're ascending. So that's your fears. What is going for you right now? Let's take a look at what is going for you right now, okay? What that is. Here we go. What is it? The Page of Swords, the Devil energy, and the Star. Okay, gotcha, guys. Two major arcanas coming through. What you've got going for you is, this is saying you research, the opportunity to research and to gain the confidence that's going to just put these light bulbs all over your head, right? It's giving you confidence. So this is a Page of Swords where there's a message coming through. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. You might have it in your chart, or someone might have it in theirs. You're doing some research, and what you want to do is not bring forth and it could have to do with the devil, okay? Because this could be old energy, Capricorn, energy for some of you. You might be dealing with the Capricorn, or that, so to speak. But this is saying is that you've got an opportunity to research what you want. Do you want to go with the old, or do you want to go with the new? And this is, Capricorn, Aquarius. Okay, interesting, guys. Very interesting. You might have those signs that you're dealing with, okay? But there is research that you're doing on the old ways of doing things. And you're going to be invited to go back to the old, but your inspiration, your hope, and your faith are going to bring you to the new. And that's what this is saying, going through that healing. Okay, so what you've got going for you is the fact that you can research to let go of this old shadow type of behavior, or a person that you might be dealing with in that, and then have faith and move forward and make the change. 17 reduces to an 8. 8s are about change, and change into the star, that hopefulness. Right? That's what this is. Reach for the skies rather than fall to below, right? So focusing on that. So that's what you have going for you right now, okay? And that's key. What do the soul trees have to say on this? Very, very key here. Yeah, you got prosperity. If you're questioning it, you've got prosperity. And it might have to do with what it is that you're focused on right now, that lack of that seemed to be coming through. But prosperity is here, so that's what you have going for you in the now, okay? So let's take a look at what is going against you, okay? If we haven't covered that already, right? Okay, I think we got that. Okay, wow. Boom, boom, boom. 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Look at all those birds and broken heart and that being in the mind and all that craziness, guys, right? It's like anguish. It's like dark. I mean, it's like, ugh. Even touching these cards, it's like what you got going against you is this old heartbreak from the past that left you tied up in a different perspective, and now you're stuck at a stalemate wanting to make a decision. What you've got going for you, what you've got going against you is that you won't level this out and make a decision, based on a heartache of a past that maybe kept you kind of bound, right? And this is saying you got the 2 of Swords, you're at a stalemate, you're ready to be able to move forward. So this is interesting. You've got, what's going against you is this old way of thinking, okay? And what needs to be surrendered to this even more, and we know what it is. It's the old way of thinking. Anything specific from surrender cards? Yeah. It wants you to surrender the old, surrender this, and surrender to the miracles, okay? Let go of the heartbreak. Know that miracles are here for you. They are available here for you. And this is about that feel and know that the events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any sort of doubt that miracles can happen. You can go from this to this, okay? You can do this. This is what this is saying. So it does want you to keep the faith in that, okay? And that's going to be super key for you, okay? Where are we at with time? 18, okay? Follow your dreams, okay? Follow your dreams is coming up here, guys. Very, very key. Don't give up. Keep going, okay, is what this is saying. And then what is the outcome real quick here before we give your oracle card? Your outcome is the High Priestess and the Empress. Wow. Your outcome here, this is beautiful. I get the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Page of Cups. This is beautiful. This is about using your intuition, the High Priestess. This is the timing for this is hidden, but this is about, you might have an Empress that's around you, all focused on beauty, art, and just that birthing of something new. Could be someone that has a birthing of a child of some sort. But then I get the Page of Cups, which is love. This is an opportunity to a message of love, okay? So it could be that you are using your intuition to offer a message of love to an Empress, okay? Or for some of you here, it also could be that someone is seeing you as the Empress in their life, and they want to take the steps forward to move forward within that. You could also see love down here too. It's a young energy, so it could be, again, a younger entity, a young relationship, the beginning of it, especially, and it's a surprise to you, Geez, guys, so sorry about that. It's a surprise to you, but it's like you feel like, yeah, when pigs fly, but it's really happening. It's really happening. So this is beautiful. What advice can we get from the Native American spirit? We're just overall in terms of your oracle before we close out. What advice from the Native American spirit that can guide you? Well, this popped out, so we're going to keep it. Okay. Wow, this is beautiful. So this is spirit. This is spirit seeker of the South. So this is beautiful. So I kind of want to get a kind of a good idea. So this is about, really seeing the glory. Wow. This is about really focusing on your own deepest kind of like your deeper, the deeper meaning in what it is that you want in life, and to call upon the direction of the South, especially in terms of, a situation. It's like abundance and prosperity. Look at all those blossoms that are growing in there. It's abundance. You have got a lot of abundance coming, right? And a lot of expansion. And that's what's happening outside, expansion. So no coincidence, guys, it's happening. It's happening, abundance. There is a lot of movement and activity. Okay? I'm just saying, got to deal with what you have here. But but there's rapid growth. So just really be open to the bounty of the universe, okay? Because it's a great time for maximizing your energy, The South is which, kind of the noonday sun is kind of what I'm recording this at. It's a time of rapid growth. A lot of time for, the human cycle, its vitality and things like that, So that's what this is saying. Open to receive the gifts of the universe, because you've got abundance coming through here, okay? So face south and really close your eyes and really feel the warmth of the sun that's coming on you, that's shining on you. And let it open your heart center, and see yourself just absorbing the sunlight and the abundance of the universe that's coming your way. Okay, so that's a good little ritual to help you. So note your comments below. If you like the video, definitely drop a like for your girl, and I look forward to seeing you next time, guys. Until then, namaste.